I'd like to call the committee of the whole for the Village of Cary to order with roll call, please.
Kraus?
Here.
McAlpine?
Here.
Cavelli? Here. Collier?
Here.
Weinhammer?
Here.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Gotta smile. Gotta smile.
We'll now move to the public comment section. Is there anybody who would like to address the committee of the whole on any issue that's not on the agenda or anything else related to the Village of Cary? Anybody? Okay, we'll go ahead and close public comments at 6:26. We have one item on our agenda. It's a public hearing considering the approval of a variance for an additional monument sign for the Living Grace Community Church located at 1500 Silver Lake Road. Is there anybody here in opposition to the sign? Okay, could you come up here? We need to swear you in. Because this is a quasi-judicial form, so would you mind swearing him in?
You raise your right hand, please. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do. Okay, thank you. In the event that you come up for testimony, we do that. Thank you. Thanks, Brian.
As mentioned in the request, this evening is seeking a variance for an additional monument sign at the property located at 1500 Silver Lake Road. There's the Living Grace Community Church. As proposed, there's an existing monument sign, which is 49 square feet in size, received a village board approval when the facility was originally constructed. A second sign was also installed later that received a building permit to be installed for the use for temporary signs. That was approved after the occupancy of the building as well, but did not receive the official zoning entitlements for the permanent location of that sign. As proposed this evening, the petitioners are seeking approval of a variance to allow for the continued use of that second monument sign. As staff received a request regarding the sign or information regarding the sign, staff researched the history of it and found that it never did receive the formal zoning approvals, although it has been installed on the property for roughly 10 years at this point. The proposed variance is to bring it into compliance with the ordinances by giving it the proper zoning entitlements for the continued use of the sign. It presently is used for the display of special events on the property for, as you can see in the image, on the lower right-hand side, it advertises upcoming services or special dates that may be occurring at the property within the church. This slide shows a street view of the existing signs on the property. The first sign, the permanent monument sign, received village entitlements, property entitlements. The second sign was approved again as the of it, but it was allowed to continue to remain indefinitely. But the proposed variance is to again granted formal compliance with our ordinance so that it would be a permanent installation on the property. As with any sign variance that is considered, the Village Sign Code provides various standards that need to be met to justify the installation or the granting of a variance, which are summarized in the slide. In general, that the relief proposed will not alter the character of the locality. Relief proposed is in harmony with the general purpose and intent of the regulations, and the applicant has not taken any actions that's caused an extraordinary condition on the site. As mentioned, this sign has been technically in place for several years without much objection. It will not alter the character of the area that an overabundance of signs along the corridor. As presently, the property is surrounded by vacant residential or conservation district property to the north, Lions Park to the south, and then also a detention basin across Silver Lake Road as well. So there are not an overabundance of signs already within this corridor. Should the committee of the whole determine that the sign complies with the variance standards, staff would recommend that recommend approval of the following motion. To approve a variance for the second monument sign for the Living Grace Community Church located at 1500 Silver Lake Road, subject to the 2 conditions that are listed in your staff report. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have regarding the petition. The petitioner is also here, can answer additional questions related to the request as well.
I'll reserve the right to have the petitioner come up. I would like to hear what this gentleman's.
Yeah, I withdraw I didn't know what the sign was, so I just was coming here to find out what it was, and I'm okay with that.
Okay,
So I withdraw.
okay, thank you.
That was easy.
That was very easy. I didn't know where we were going to go with this, but that's okay, you
I
know.
don't know what kind of thing it was. It's already there.
But that being said, does with a big
He
poll,
lives across the street.
the petitioner, you're welcome to come up and address the committee of the whole if you have anything else to add to that. Good. Does the committee of the whole have any questions or concerns regarding this petition?
I just have a question, just for clarification. You mentioned about some of the zoning things from prior. Does this need to go to the zoning board if it's going to be more of a permanent
No,
sign?
as our code is currently drafted, signs require review by the committee of the whole and then to the village board for approval.
Okay.
So the original sign that was installed in the property received village board approval originally
Okay.
for it through the committee of the whole and village board.
Okay.
So this is a similar process that requires additional approvals for.
Okay.
We have, going forward, those signs will be considered by the zoning board, is that correct?
If the UDO is currently recommended, is adopted in this current form, then sign requests such as this, the public hearing would no longer be at the committee of the whole level for their consideration or recommendations to the village board.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else have any concerns or questions?
No, I mean, I think that it's already there. We're just kind of making it legal, so to speak.
Right. Okay, then everybody okay with putting it on the consent agenda next village board meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I will entertain a motion to adjourn into executive session to discuss litigation pending or imminent to Illinois 120/2C11.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. We will convene in just a moment.